Всем привет! Это канал Mushroomskillazz. И мы продолжаем путешествовать по Хогвартсу. Мне вот сейчас интересно, если мы сейчас пойдем по основному заданию, а сейчас ночь, как оно будет? Ну, просто интересно. Так, что у нас по заданиям? Ну-ка. Задание. Наверное, спать надо. Так. Я не помню, куда идти-то. Где моя спальня? Вообще, в хлам не помню. Так. Ну, так можно было. Отлично. Но что-то мне подсказывает. Сейчас все еще ночь. А вот это уже на утро похоже. Так, побежали. Все со змеями так связано. Окей. О, легко. Жетон факультета. Ну да. Какое-то раннее утро.
Lumos.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would. I like to be up.
Погодь, погодь, погодь. И тут летает. Где эта хрень? Я тебя слышу, блин. Ну где ты? Вот он. Да ёп. Рано. Поздно.
Got it.
Отлично. Есть. Так, ну мы продолжаем идти по заданию. А это сюда. Здорово.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Окей.
Lumos.
Ликантропия. А, понял. Я забыл.
Revelio.
Скелет гибридского черного дракона. Это большой скелет дракона, который висит в классе защиты от темных искусств. Предположительно является трофеем, взятым профессором Гекат после того, как она в одиночку разгромила одну из крупнейших браконьерских банд на острове Уэллса во время большой облавы на браконьеров 1878 года.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Ну да, похоже на то. Тук-тук. Что-то, походу, бежать вообще кругаля давать. Па-па-па-па-па. И сюда. Вот так идем. Ладно, хоть вейпоинты есть, а тут так. Тут блуждать вообще с ума сойдешь. Оп-оп-оп. Так, мы тут уже везде были.
Ancient secrets bring forth an age of magic, with the rise of a new hero.
Подожди, мне интересно, где... Выше?
Good news! We have a new training dummy on which you can practice spell combinations. And you're up for round 2 of Crossed Wands. When you're ready for either, come and find me in the usual place.
Ну ладно, ладно. Это где-то наверху, что ли, не понял? Вот ключ. Куда он делся?
You should consider carrying a protection charm.
Вот куда он делся? Как мне ее искать? Явно не здесь. Наверное, где-то здесь. Архитектор Хогвартса. Архитектор Хогвартса изображен здесь в окружении 4 символов факультетов. Он спроектировал и руководил строительством замка Хогвартс вместе с основательницей Кандидой Коктебран, которая приписывают идеи постоянно меняющегося планировки здания. А вот. Ладно, давай попробуем. Угорать все давно. Ладно, теперь идем по заданию. А, нам сюда. Это что? Проход в сладкое королевство. За статуей одноглазой ведьмы скрыть секретный проход из Хогвартса в подвал кондитерской сладкое королевство. Попасть в него можно только с помощью особого заклинания. Интересно. Тут замок. Спускаемся.
Oh, whoever played that note needs to reconsider their profession.
Зайдем в башенку. Чё бы нет. Так, тут тоже ключ. Подожди, а как наверх подняться? Ждать.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
Да,
Are you
попробуем.
dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
И глаза
Apologies
какие.
in advance.
А он что тут делает? Ах ты говна кусок. Да, ёп. В смысле поражение?
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
Да.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Да ладно, я понял, давай. Блин, это плохо. Ну, в смысле...
Care to go again?
Да.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Один я воюю, что ли? Ну-ка. Натю.
Some big hits that round. Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope
Ну
to
давай,
see you
давай,
there.
давай. Увидимся.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Так, завершите раунд тренировки, комбинацию с заклинанием с Люканом Шумс. Чё скажешь,
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Где эта херня летает? Где-то высоко. А ты что скажешь?
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
А, ну это хоть нормальная реакция. Здорово.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
А. А это что такое? Вот это что за заклинание? Ага. Понятно. That's it, that's it.
Lumos.
Ой, не то.
Excellent form. Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Обалдеть.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Тоже хер пойми, как открывается. Как туда попасть? Я еще не помню. Может, отсюда как-нибудь? Здорово, орлы. Нижний коридор Гриффиндора.
Revelio.
Это как? Это...
Leviosa. Lumos.
Я не знаю, как это открыть. Пока что. Так, мне сюда. Так, секундочку. Так, и так, и так.
Revelio.
Very good. Now,
Так, мы тут уже лазили. Сундуки открыты. Щенок идет сюда. Сюда. Что это было? Я все.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Ага, как поменять...
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Так, что там? Доступно теперь что-то. А что я там получил-то? Что-то я не понял ни хера. Подожди. Здесь испытание. Что это? Шарф с символом шарф. Так у меня, по-моему, такой есть. Так мой круче. Ну, такое все, знаете ли. Ладно, задание. Сейчас что? Вернуться в класс профессора Фига. Нафига? В класс идти профессора Фига.
Incendio, getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Ты кто такой? Гарри Поттер, недоделанный.
I did.
Гарри Поттер на минималках.
I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
No.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Нифига.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Действительно, давай посмотрим.
Revelio.
May I remind you that I did not raise you to break school rules and run around the castle after curfew? Have you any idea what sort of trouble you might get yourself into?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Что такое? Где ты? Подожди, где он летает?
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madam Scrivener, but anyone else.
Revelio.
Wish I could have studied here.
Блин, а как туда срулить? Так, тут открыли.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
Где это говно летает?
I have family in Ireland. Father wants me to visit.
Ну куда он смотался?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio.
And he laughed and said, try not to scream.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Вот она. Нервы. Не. Не уверен, конечно, что я попал, но...
Revelio.
В смысле? Мне кажется, это богато украшенный фонтан с искусно вырезанными статуями обитателей волшебного мира, в том числе с каменными сиренами, обрамляющими основание фонтана. Опять они?
Garlic asked you to explain.
Давай, давай. Пойдем туда. Пойдем сюда. Что-то долго загрузка какая-то. Так. Куда-то сюда.
Revelio.
Ова. Ладно, и что тут делать? Гипопаточники — это волшебные летающие насекомые, производящие патоку, которая при локтурной пище вызывает меланхолию. Они питаются крапивой и гнездятся в темных укромных местах. К сожалению, известно, что они заражают улей, оказывая пагубное воздействие на мед внутри них.
Revelio. Incendio.
А, подожди, это не здесь. Это еще вниз. Ну ладно, сходим вниз. Я уже начал искать.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio.
Как интересно. Мы нашли тайный вход. А, ну что-то там особенное будет. О, тут все как.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Incendio.
А, тут все, да?
Lumos.
Жуткое место.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Сделаем поярче.
Lumos. Incendio.
Монеточки.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
И все. Я думал, будет что-то прям ого, но дьявольские силки, по крайней мере, увидели. Они, по-моему, в тайной комнате, да, были с Гарри Поттером в фильме. Ждем, пока загрузится. Опа, нифига, где мы? Так эта херня и тут растет. Че я был туда идти? Так. Давай-ка посмотрим, что мы там набрали. Перчаточки. Что тут еще? Ага. Так, а если повыше? Что тут интересно? Сундучок. С монетками. Лишним никогда не будет. Это похоже на редиску оранжевого цвета фруктов, парят вверх ногами, когда вырастают. Некоторые считают, что они могут обострять восприимчивость человека ко всему необычному. Прикольно. Подожди, мы тут... Может, тут были? Да, мы тут были.
Rebellion.
Гигантское дерево стоит в центре теплицы в Хогвартсе. Его система корней столь же глубока и запутана, как подземелье самой школы. Дорогая профессор Чесноук, как мило с вашей стороны вспомнить, что я люблю клубнику. Неудивительно, что могла обожать эти душистые ягоды. Что бы вы ни выращивали, все получается отменного качества, от гречавки до ягод. Очень надеюсь, что под вашим руководством моя племянница тоже освоит этот навык. Ленора в вас души не чает, уверена, как и все прочие ученики, с наилучшими пожеланиями. Элеонора Эверли.
Revelio.
Ничего такого, да? Ну, тут дверь под замком. А тут что у нас? Столько всего тут. И опять же, я тут был. Как-то все запутано.
Revelio.
Так, а мы снова в Хогвартсе. Тут мы что-то как-то, если честно, вернулись намного быстрее, чем туда шли.
Someone was sat by the fire in the common room the other day.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf.
Тут еще
Must
прикол
have
то,
been
что
a
он сейчас,
giant
помимо
venomous
того, что трус, он еще и
tentacula. It's
пиздобол.
even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunking for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunking for me.
Так, давай выберем задание. Что тут такое? А, письмо нашли. А тут что? Мантия, да? Это не то. Это внешний вид, наверное. Ну, прикольно. Давай ставим. Все в зелени будем. А, задание. Про задание-то я забыл. Так, куды? Сюда. Идем.
Revelio.
Мне надо в ручей комнату, наверное, попасть, чтобы сварганить что-нибудь. Так, секунду. Ладно, будет сходить в ручей комнату, окей. Спалил. Ладно, пойдем. Так. Что это такое? Черт знает, что это такое?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Давай подождем.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Запретная секция.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ну, пойдем сходим к Себастьяну. Себастьян.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
И вот начинается нарушение. Веселье. Будем хулиганить. Проберемся, получается, в запретную секцию библиотеки. Как интересно. Чувачок, здорово.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Это интересно. Ну-ка. Так, это какое? Блин, а... Подожди, нет. А хотя похер. Скорее лучше знаешь, как сделать. Вот так.
The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Нифига себе.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Прямо опасненько, слушай.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Столько всего прикольного.
Lumos.
Так.
Lumos.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair it. Lumos.
Так отсюда еще выбираться придется.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Lumos.
Чего мы там нашли? Это даже забавно. Что еще? А. Ну да, ну да. Еще что-то? Но хуже же. Все. Маленькая ведьмочка получается. А как быть?
Lumos. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Revelio.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Ладно, повоевали. И хватит.
Lumos.
Так, куда-то стрелять надо, да? Или не обязательно? Да как?
Lumos. This must be the way forward. But to where?
Заебись. И чё? А, подожди. Или нет? А. Ого. А как быть? Это элементарно. Чё? Ячейки снаряжения заполнены? Что-то новенькое. Так. Уничтожить. Очки.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Будет бой. Судя по всему. Как так? Ух.
It is a book after all.
Омут памяти. Нарей. Два персонажа новых. Какая-то деревня.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Это что, был Волдеморт в юбке, что ли? Второе такое место, да, и опять же второй омут памяти. Я же думал, книга какая-нибудь полезная будет с заклинаниями. Нет.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Не сдал, значит. А как бы сразу ходить можно, да? Уже пофигу. Так, погоди, меня кое-что бесит. От этого надо избавиться. Что тут такое? А, все-таки книгу мы сперли. Ладно, хорошо. Да что там сегодня? Погодите-ка.
Lumos.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Весьма, весьма. Что-нибудь дали? Ну-ка. Ну-ка. Накидка. Подожди, а где она? Ну, пожалуй, лучше так оставить. Так я прикольнее выгляжу. Подумать только, должно ли меня это колышет. Ну ладно, меня это колышет. Так. Ну что? Че у нас? Поживите жизнью студента. Пошли жить.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
No.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Я не хочу. О. Ого. Ладно. Журнал заданий. Смотрим. Сходим. Может еще что? Ну, совиная почта. Там уже... Ну давай сходим. Сначала с палочками разберемся. О, прикольно. Прямо так никуда не уйдем. Ладно, сейчас. О, ништяк смотрится. Я буду, не торопясь, бегать именно без перемещений. Потому что, не знаю, мне по кайфу.
It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Ага. Так, а я вот это вот.
If it isn't the treasure.
Еще ниже. Что я загнался.
Revelio.
Ты почитать набрал. Лестница.
Attention, fellow artists. Another performance.
Сейчас будем бить в морды ученикам и банях.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
That's all you've got?
Да как...
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Ringo. Come on. You're better than that.
Potato.
Зачем не направляйся? Че я навестись не могу? Что за херня?
What to do?
Это как через жопу работает.
Victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned a tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Something. That's it! Good one! Nicely done! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Ну так.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Так, давай посмотрим, что нам дали. Еще что-то? Так, ладно, окей. Задание. А где мне врагов найти? Что за задание такое, блин? Травология. Я думаю, будет это интереснее.
Revelio.
Колода из 4 тварей. Некоторые студенты верят, что любой, кто завоевал доверие всех 4 тварей, может загадать желание у этого колодца, будь то рядом с Вестралом, Грифоном, Химерой или Гиппогрифом. Ого, прикольный мост. А у меня даже метлы нет еще. Скойл. Куда это, интересно, заведет меня? Интересно, интересно. О. Лишним не будет. Тут ни хера не в зеленую полоску. Я только посмотреть. Советник. Сов, принадлежащих школе или ученикам, можно найти в советне Хогвартса. Рекомендуется внимательно смотреть под ноги, чтобы не наступить на совиный помет или не раздавить оттрогнутый скелет какой-нибудь мыши.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Так, и чё тут дается нам за это? Ничего, просто. Так, давай посмотрим, что дает. Не туда нажал. Ладно, идем дальше. Побывали в советнике. Это прикольно. Вот что шумело тут. Кстати, неплохая мамошка получилась бы. Что такое? Занятное место. Замок. Кабинет по изучению тварей. Это прикольно. Тут все закрыто. Так, мне не сюда. Что за место такое тут? Как будто бы что-то... Но ничего. Такого нет. Я узнаю это место.
I wouldn't say Professor Howard had a particular
Колокольная башня. Интересненько.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Очень полезная информация.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Это
Now for our next task,
отсылка
we'll
к
be
фильму просто и
planting
все.
Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Нифига техника безопасности как хромает.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Keep at it.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Что-то я помню, туда пошел. Или туда.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
И все?
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Strange. Тут есть что полезного? Интересного, что можно в свой инвентарь поместить.
You could brag he must have nearly wet himself when you won every single cross-want battle.
Revelio.
Ух ты. А, мы тут были? Понял. Сейчас вернусь. Так. Уже проще. Что это было? Оп, видел? Это как? А как я открыл? Там мы были. О, почти минут, полторы минуты. Подождем. Это получается лечилки делать, да? Весьма необходимый и полезный горшочек. Пятнадцать секунд. А как? Подожди, это у нас еще нужно зелье варенье, да, посетить, чтобы научиться варить. Так, чё, куда отправимся теперь? Теперь зелье варенье.
anyone fancy going to Brood and Peck with me? I've been wanting to go. It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
That's the last time I
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Ну давай. Эй, не вышло. Да, нервы. Поздно. Нервы.
Revelio.
Вот, давай. Замок мракоборца профессора Шарпа. Мракоборцы составляют основу правоохранительной системы Министерства магии. Он защищает волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно от темной магии. Значок мракоборца принадлежит профессору Шарпу.
Revelio.
Вроде все. Так, распоряжение 31 декабря 875 отправитель. Мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбин и Беркис. В последнее время магазин Горбин Беркс наблюдается нездоровое оживление. Неурочные часы, особенно после полуночи, к черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации нового магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущие наблюдения. Вы входите в их число. Ожидайте дальнейших указаний.
Revelio.
Понятно. Начнем урок.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own.
Он бухой? Он
You
реально
never
кого-то
know
бухой.
when you might need it. Please begin.
Как, чё? Окей, давай.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared ritual. Potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Ну ладно.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Нифига быстро как. Намного шустрее, чем растения выращивать. Один, но все.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Ты охерел?
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
Revelio.
Remember.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Так, ну чё? Чё по заданиям? Инцендио? Это что за инцендио? Так. Что за инцендио? Что такое? А, инцендио, вот это. Ладно. Погодь.
Now. Revelio.
Те же толстопусты.
Congratulations! Lucan told me the good news.
Oh, everybody knows you're in the lead.
А тут что? Библиотека.
Nobody likes a boring person.
Так, ну давай будем завершать пока что. Потому что чувствую, следующее задание слишком длинное будет. Продолжим его завтра. Ну, на сегодня это все. Это был канал Mushroomskillazz. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии, ссылки в ВКонтакте. Не забываем про донаты, все ссылочки под видео в описании. Ну а пока-пока.